Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the struggle coming right back at you. I'm going to make this nice and short, quick video, ladies and gentlemen. It is called The Foundation of Evil, okay? That's what this is called. Hold on one second because it just moved. All right. So this is the foundation of evil. Are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget the links that I will send you to prove my case here. Ladies and gentlemen, the foundation of evil upon this planet is not based just on the first sin, which is humanity disobedience, our first parents' disobedience towards God, the great I am, the creator of all things. No. The real thing is the persistence of evil in how we have given up, how humanity has given itself up to that, and the woman whom by the evil used, okay, whom by evil came into this planet, disobedience, just like it is written on Genesis chapter 3, okay. So we all know that old conversation between the devil and the woman. Okay, so we all know this. Now, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. The real evil here, the real foundation, it was the continuation of this evil. Okay? In other words, it's the continuation of accepting the disobedience. Oh, hold on one second. Forgive me. Just bear with me, okay? So, if the disobedience came into being, it's just like the persistence of evil on this flat earth of ours, okay? That's what it's all about. Let me give you a perfect example as to how the devil traumatized the modern woman in our society, which is part of the plan, and he has succeeded in traumatizing them even more throughout the whole earth. It is called female mutilation. Remember, this came through the practice of a circumcision. Circumcision was something that was done within God's chosen people, the Israelites, back in Moses' time, and even in the first man that ever did it, Abraham, the patriarch of God's truth, holy people. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, that was, remember God's language. Signs, symbols, and numbers. God used those three things to communicate. So circumcision was taking off the foreskin of the male organ as a covenant with God. So in other words, it was just a symbolic gesture towards their Creator. That's all. Something that was going to do more good than harm. If you didn't do it, no problem. But it was just, at that time, it was a sign of reverence and faith in our Creator. What does the devil do? Always, without fear, conspiring against God's creation. He started doing the same thing in women. Okay? Female mutilation. That's what it's called, and that's exactly what it should be called. It is an abuse of women. You can go throughout the Bible, you will not find a single reference to female circumcision. You will not find a reference to female mutilation, much less female mutilation. Ladies and gentlemen, the devil has done this on purpose. You understand? He has tricked this whole humanity. You know, he figured, well, I got them anyway. Sin came through the woman. So I got him anyway, so might as well do it. Whatever the Israelites are doing, let me do it to my disciple, which is the woman. So you understand? And women have been traumatized, to say the least, on a physical level, on a mental level. Some of them have actually died. So here we go. The foundations of evil upon this planet are based not just on the original sin, but the continuations and persistence of that. And people have given themselves up to those. So circumcision in our days is female mutilation rituals. It is done in man. It shouldn't be happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, but it still does. Because that was back in those days, okay? In fact, let us go to John chapter 7. Let us go to John chapter 7. And we got to stop this nonsense. No wonder ladies have... Okay, here we go. John chapter 7, verse 22 and 23. Moses, this is Christ speaking here. Moses therefore gave unto you circumcision, not because it is of Moses, but of the fathers. And you on the Sabbath day circumcise a man. 23. If a man is on the Sabbath day receive circumcision, that the law of Moses should not be broken, are you angry at me because I have made a man every whit whole on the Sabbath day? 24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, again, circumcision was a symbolic spiritual gestures on part of the Israelites. Okay, that Abraham commanded and then Moses commanded to the Israelites. Okay, as a sign of faith, as a sign of making a covenant with our Creator. The devil turns around and completely demoralize and destroy women. When you will not find, and this is according to what? To their I call it satanic ritual, which they call religious ritual. Religious is spiritual ritual. It's sad, ladies and gentlemen. It is practiced throughout the whole continent of Africa, regardless of faith. Mostly it's in the Islamic faith and the Jewish faith. Okay? In the Middle East, Latin America, in the United States of America. It has all been a plan, a devil's plan to completely destroy women. And they have done it because women are behaving in such a way that they are unrecognizable nowadays. There's no real woman out there. They've been so messed up in the head. That's why they believe in murdering kids. You see, through abortion. And they even take pride in that. Women have been completely demoralized. In fact, in the Bible it says that and the devil have used it that men have what? Don't 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 have any use for women. That they lost interest in the woman at a sexual level. Ladies and gentlemen, if a woman is mutilized, female circumcisions or female mutilization, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you. Please take a look at the links to some of the disgusting thing that they've been doing. And the United Nations make you believe that they're against this when they are the ones that have actually promoted this and created. That's how the devil works. Remember, do not forget this, ladies and gentlemen. The United Nations was the land where the United Nations stands right now was donated by the Rockefeller family in New York back in 1945. Why? And who are the Rockefeller? They are satanic Freemasons. So all you got to do is go to the source of something, okay? So going back to, now you understand what women are so practice other kinds of sexual acts, immoral sexual acts, like anal sex. Do you see why women completely support the gay agenda? Because when a woman is mutilized, ladies and gentlemen, men lose interest in women, because a woman's vagina don't look the same. A woman's vagina have becomes kind of like a toy. It has been disfigured by design, by the powers that be, by the devil. So the ladies would completely be so traumatized that they actually agree with the many other forms of pleasing their man. Remember, we live in the Edomite system way of thinking. Okay? The Edomite system ways of things. A system that will soon be destroyed. And the beginning of the destruction of the system will begin with the United States of America. The United States of America is, by design, destined to fall very, very soon. And this is why I make this video so urgent, because I want you to get to get the hell out of here. You may say, how, Ruben? By having a relationship with your Creator. It's plain and simple. If you don't have a relationship with the one that created life, what does life means? Life become meaningless. That's why this whole world is a death trap. It has become, I mean, you're looking at a death world walking. And I'm not talking by wars and famine and pandemics. No. What's coming down the pipe is much, much worse than that. God is gonna make sure that He makes His last calling to all those people that wants to obey, and the whole earth will be shaken. Part of the sun, a third part of the sun will not give its light, and the moon will be turned into blood, and it will not give her light. Third part of her light will be darkened. Ladies and gentlemen, there are dark times ahead. Whether you want to believe them or not, whether you want to accept it or not, it's up to you. I'm just here warning you. This is not a joke. And you can see it, and I prove it to you. And I'm still proving it to you how our ladies have been completely traumatized. How our ladies, instead of being ladies, they want to be men, lesbians. Okay? And they have become very influential figures in our society because it was meant to be like that. Sodom and Gomorrah and the days of Noah don't have nothing upon this system. It don't have nothing. Okay, so Luke, let's go to Luke chapter 2. Luke chapter 2. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Luke chapter 2. Look at this. Luke chapter 2, verse 20. I'm going to start on verse 20th, but let's. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things that they have heard and seen, as he was told unto them. Verse 21. And when 8 days were accomplished for the circumcision of the child, his name was called Jesus, which was surnamed of the angel before he was conceived in the womb. Okay? So, which is in reality, it means Yahushua, because there was no such thing as the letter J back in the days. So the letter J is only 400. I believe it's only 400 years old. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, so the foundation of evil upon this planet, as we know, the woman was worked on. And to this very day, she's being worked. She's killing her babies straight in the womb. There's nothing more coward. There's nothing more evil than killing your baby in your womb. And you may say, well, Ruben, yes, because women have been traumatized by the devil himself. Woman has been used throughout history to bring down great men. Okay, for instance, Delilah brought down what Samson, the strongest man that ever lived. Okay, and so on. In fact, I made a 3-part series about women of old that were evil, and then the women that were good. So there was some courageous and glorious women back in the days. Anna, Deborah, okay, Esther, to name a few. And then Jezebel, the evil ones, the one that had the devil in them, Jezebel. Heroides, Delilah. Not even the prostitute Rahab was evil, because she was saved by God, because she helped the 2 Israelites that were hiding, okay, that were hiding in her place. When the soldiers came, because they were sent to recognize the land before they invaded. And she helped them, and she was saved, her and her family. So ladies and gentlemen, please, when you do good, you are rewarded. When you allow yourself to be played and traumatized by the devil, you can be, the devil tells you, do as thou wilt, do whatever you want. And that's what women have become. That's what they've done. Okay? The feminist movement, did a nice job. The feminist movement is synonymous of Satanism. Feminism, Satanism, and all of this ism. So as you can see, let us go to Genesis 17. Genesis 17. Genesis 17 says the following. And when Abram was 99 years old, 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect. 2. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abraham fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be father of many nations. 5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee, which Abraham means father of a multitude. 6. And I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee in the generation, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto me, and to thy seed after thee. 8. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their father. 9. And God said unto Abram, Thou shalt keep my covenants, therefore, thou and thy seed after thee in their generation. 10. This is thy covenant which you shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised, and you shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant between me and you. 12. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generations, he that is born of the house, or bought with money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed. 13. He that is born in thy house, and he that it is bought with thy money, must needs be circumcised, and my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, you see the covenant? You see what the Bible says? Circumcise every boy, every male. Not he, she, or they. Every male. Every 8 boys of before 8 days. What has the devil done? Female mutilation. So in other words, look how deceitful, look how evil and sneaky, so that he will give this Bible a bad name. That's why ladies don't want nothing to do with the Bible. In fact, the majority of atheists on this planet are female. They've been traumatized. Men have not treated them well by design, because the devil who possesses this man. Remember in Genesis chapter 6. In fact, let's go there for a minute. So you see what I mean? That this piece of garbage, okay, how he hates not just humanity, he hates ladies. The very same that he used. Genesis chapter 6. Check this out. I read it to you before. Chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. 2. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. 3. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. 4. There were giants in the earth in those days, And also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imaginations of their thoughts of his heart was only evil continually, just like it is today. 6. And he repented the law that he had made men on the earth, and it grieved him in his heart. 7. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for he repented me that I have made them. 8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Okay? And now when the Bible says in chapter 9, these are the generation of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. What that means is, ladies and gentlemen, is that Noah was not infected with the virus of the giants. Okay? So there he goes. See how the devil have used women throughout history? Okay? To mess up human race? Well, he has done it. Okay? And that's why you see ladies having a hard time understanding or caring for the Bible. They don't believe in God. Or that's why they practice witchcraft. It is a freaking joke. And people actually are following these witches in Hollywood. Well, you see everywhere. I mean, we saw Nicole Kidman the other day showing you what her masters in Davos are telling her to do, to be eating insects and worms. Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of climate change, you understand how abominable that is? See, the devil is the most ridiculous thing on the earth. So he has made humanity ridiculous as well. So he has given humanity his nature and his very essence. And humanity is completely disobedient, rebellious upon these days. In fact, if we read, like we read in 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, which says, you know, how it's going to be in these last days. Perilous times shall come. Men shall be lovers of themselves. Disobedient, the sons and daughters will be disobedient to their fathers and mothers. It's all here. Welcome to reality. As Guns N' Roses used to say, welcome to the jungle. So here it is. Welcome to the jungle, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. So now you understand how how evil has found itself working humanity since the very dawn of creation upon this planet. Since the dawn of creation, the fallen angels, the demons, because remember when the Bible says the sons of God, it's talking about fallen angels that were once angels in heaven but no longer are. And they corrupted the woman. And those giants that were born into them, ladies, they were the scientists back in those days. Because they used to mix up, they used to mix birds, animals, and plants, you name it. No wonder humanity is so messed up. Because we are following in the same day. And who are the men of renown nowadays? I'm going to give you some names. The Rockefellers, the Rothschild, Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, George Soros, who funded Antifa and who funds Black Lives Matter by design to destroy America, just like he destroyed the dollar in England, the financial, the banks of England, and in his own native land, Hungary. They don't even want him there. This man is evil. These are the men of renown, just a few of them, okay? But God will soon come and destroy them. And not only that, but George Soros and the powers that be in the United States know this, that George Soros, with his billions, is financing the district attorney from New York to Chicago, because God's people is being destroyed. And we are letting it happen. We are helping him. So it's about time that we wake up and come out of this and take the scare of our eyes, ladies and gentlemen. The devil hates humanity. In fact, I have sent you links where Ted Turner said there are too many people upon this earth. We need to kill some. And they're doing that every day. I'm not going to tell you, because if you are on my channel, you know what I'm talking about. You know how they've been doing it for the past 2.5 years in this world. Come on. Okay? And now there's a new thing going on, and then there's going to be another new thing. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. That's something that has to do with a monkey. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, this whole world, in the United States, especially in the United States, Europe, are all Freemasons. Davos, the director of the World Health Organization, what his name? Tedros? He's a Freemason. Ladies and gentlemen, wake the hell up. But never mind what just be aware of them, of these demons. Don't mind them, because you concentrate on having a strong relationship with your Creator. That's all. Let them be. This system is gonna let it be. But because soon it will cease to exist anyway. What they say? You will have nothing and you'll be happy. They're telling you in face what they are intending to do with you. So now you know how the foundation of evil, from the time of Eve up to this time, women have been used. And women have lost any sense of decency. They have sold their soul to the devil. Because the minute you become an atheist, and I don't blame the atheists. Why? Because they fell into the religious trap. With all these religions, okay? There you go. There goes the neighborhood. Religions have been the greatest trick, one of the greatest tricks that the devil ever played on the human mind. Okay? So that's the foundation of evil. The one that he used to bring evil into this world is the one that he has always used and is using, and has also traumatized through female mutilation. I mean, you cannot begin to understand the pain and the suffering the ladies go through with this female mutilation. And if you're not aware of it, then you will be. Be ready. Please do not have your kids around. This is a very delicate situation. And then you can, I guess, talk to them about, because you're gonna see images that are not for kids to see. This is all I have, ladies and gentlemen. And I guess I will make the Spanish version tomorrow. You all take care. And there's more. God bless. Love you all.